the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Murray now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check. Watch 54. Here we go.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And Owen coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete as well. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us. It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and very short, Murray. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
First down, Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is McCaffrey, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCaffrey, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think. Here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Now Kamara, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. At the 38-yard line.
59. Mike the 59. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Go, go. Safety's creeping. Hustle, hustle. Mike 5'9. Mike 5'9. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big...
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 46 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Watch the same. Check 26, check 26. Check.
They'll set up to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his